Baby, I just came back from Montego Bay, Jamaica, and it was so many people walking around that pool and that beach that looked like they needed 10 tons of this damn tea. Don't be one of them girls. Drop down in the description box and click the link to purchase the new fruit punch flavored tea. I'm telling y'all, this tea get that weight up off you, get the toxins up at you, keep your man, make your kids good grades, it give you good credit, it do all that. Get you some now. Nessa girl, I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. And now that I am starting to slowly get back on the video making saddle, I want to begin to talk to y'all about a lot of the things that have been on my mind while I have been away. I've been dying to do this video, and this video is specifically geared towards the gay boys. Women, I'm not talking to y'all. Feel free to turn the channel at this point if you would like to, because it's about to upset some of y'all. But I want to have a straightforward conversation with my gay boys. Women, y'all get to witness it if you like. But the title of the conversation is, some of these bitches ain't y'all friend. Want to talk about it? Here you go. Now, so girl, I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off, and I'm on my Iyan La Voodoo Van Zant shit today, and we gonna have a conversation. Now, look, like I said in the intro, some of y'all are gonna get very upset, but I'm on here saving souls. And in today's video, I want to save the souls of some of these gay boys out here. Now, let me first start out by saying this, because I know I have a lot of women followers. This video is not intended to demean you. It's not an attempt to demonize you. It's not an attempt to villainize you, but it is an attempt to tell the God honest truth to a section of the population that I am particularly fond of and belong to, and some of them need to hear what it is I'm about to say. And I'm going to start this sermon off by saying, gay boys, some of these bitches, most of these bitches ain't y'all friend. So what prompted this video is, as I go through social media, as I go through the reality TV world, as we go through life, and we've had this conversation before about the gay boy becoming the woman's accessory, it's just becoming more and more and more and more prevalent, right? And a friend of mine was having a conversation, he and I, when we were sitting down talking, and what really prompted my upset in this whole conversation is that my friend pointed out a lot of these guys walk around thinking these girls are their friends, and the first moment they get upset with you, what's the first thing they're going to attack? I'm going to even ask my women that are watching this. The first minute they get upset with you, the first thing they are going to attack is your gayness. You're going to become every punk, every faggot, and every sissy in the book. When you are not around, many of them are on the phone with their girlfriends calling you every punk, faggot, sissy in the book. And I'm not here to bash those women and their other choices. I'm here to talk to my gay boys about what leads us to being friends with a lot of these women, and what leaves us in a position to accept some of these behaviors and how you can fix it. So first and foremost, if you're anything like me, growing up, you tend to have found refuge amongst female populations, all right? The boys were calling you gay, faggot. They might have been bullying you. The girls were over here, and you found an easier time hanging out with the girls. Now, the girls might have still been calling you names and stuff, but physically they might not have been as strong. You might not have been in as much of danger physically, or felt unsafe. So you found a way to tolerate being friends over here with the girls. So here's what happens as we all come of age. The girls begin to go through their things with the boys, so they vent to you and you become their best friends. You don't have any other friends, so by default you're friends with them, and y'all end up coming up together, and the relationship for the most part is fine. I've come to realize that the gay boy and the woman has a very symbiotic relationship. One needs the other, both need each other to survive. It has been my experience and a lot of people around me that the gay boy has been y'all's man, has been their boyfriend, their baby daddy, their confidant. And let's face it, many women have a real problem. Many women don't even know how to be friends to one another, yet alone to the gay boy. But what I have found is a lot of women don't feel comfortable sharing and being vulnerable with their other friend girls because they think their friend girl gonna judge, or they think their friend girl is in secret competition, or they think XYZ of their friend girl, so they feel more comfortable sharing those sides of themselves with one of us. I've had a lot of my friend girls tell me that, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. That's where we are of service to them. And in exchange, we're not going to pretend like we don't benefit from our association with women to a degree. And like I said, safety being one of the largest ones. We have found safety in refuge. But what I want my gay boys to understand is, please recognize the difference between being tolerated and being celebrated. Many of these women just put up with you because it's just the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's not pretend, especially in the African American community, that homophobia still runs very rampant, and a lot of people still hold a lot of those beliefs. Hold 1 second, there's somebody at the door. Like I was saying, a lot of them still hold those beliefs, but they tolerate and they put up with you because you serve some purpose. You're safer than their girlfriend. You allow them a place to vent where they do not feel judged. You are a man that can serve the role of a man in their life when that no good ass scound or that lack of a daddy that they don't have in their life isn't present. Now here is the next type of gay boy that I want to talk about, and you are actually the one in the worst position. And that is the hairdresser, makeup stylist, wardrobe stylist, sidekick gay boy. A lot of y'all are being used. A lot of y'all are straight up being used. I look at Instagram, I look at reality TV, and I completely understand where it comes from. So many of us come from so little that we're just happy to be in the room by any means necessary. A lot of y'all know y'all are being used. And here's the thing. Please note and understand that when it comes down to it, she's never going to choose you. All right? You will always be last. You will always come second to her nigga. You will always be chosen and looked over upon for her girlfriends or for people who are more like. But when she needs her hair done, when she needs her clothes picked out, when she needs somebody to watch her kids, when she needs somebody to prop her up and give her the yes, honey, that's when you get picked on. A lot of y'all don't understand why I in particular took such exception with when Nene did her reading room session thing and she had those gay boys around her. I've had the same issue with her. I've had the same issue with Tamar Braxton. I've had the same issue with Quad Wet Lumpster to a degree. I've had the same issue with a lot of these reality TV girls. First and foremost, I am leery and I side-eye anybody who keeps a group of people around them who are not on the financial, educational, or lifestyle plateau. If y'all are not on the same level, then what are you doing here? And that's not to be elitist. That's not to be elitist. But when I looked at Nene and I saw them other guys, I was thinking to myself, they can't drive what she drive. They can't eat where she eat. They can't shop where she go. And they don't have the access to the things she has access for. So why is she around them? And what are they doing for her? And it's very simple. It is self-esteem. Because y'all sit back and y'all prop them up. Yes, girl. Go in, queen. You bad. You better do it. Do it, girl. And y'all make them feel like something. Y'all make them feel like something that their other girlfriends ain't gonna give them, or perhaps they don't have the chops to climb the social totem pole amongst their girlfriends. So they go get what I call minions. And some of y'all be so happy to just be around these females that y'all will take whatever crumbs they give y'all just for the sake of saying y'all are in the room. But like I said, the minute they get mad with you, the first thing they're going to attack is your gayness. The minute that one of their rich friends or better off friends or more plugged in friends call them to do something, they don't have time for you no more, and they're going to leave your low-hanging self over there in the corner where you was at. I've got so many countless stories of people, some of y'all favorites. And I'm not going to get into specifics right now because number one, it just ain't worth it. Number two, you know, I'm just going to leave it there. It ain't worth it. But I have, y'all know a lot of the crowds that I occupy, and I can give y'all so many specific examples of people who I have witnessed treat the gay boys around them as ancillary characters that are disposable. And here's the reality of the situation. Y'all are disposable. Y'all are disposable because y'all are so happy to be in these bitches' presence that the moment that you piss her off, she can easily just cast you to the side because there's 7 more y'all that are just so happy to be there. And so this conversation has less to do about women because I think all people in society have the propensity to be assholes and dicks. But it's more about us as a community healing up what it is we need to heal up so we no longer place ourselves in situations to be accessories and props and disposable to other people, and being able to decipher what is a real, functional, reciprocal, healthy relationship versus what is a relationship of convenience. So I implore many of you guys out there to ask yourself, I'm in a relationship with XYZ homegirl. When she calls on me, I'm there. But am I able to call on her for anything? And if the answer is no, then perhaps you need to reevaluate that relationship. You need to ask yourself, does XYZ homegirl ever ask me about my life, how I'm doing? Does she ever come to my house and visit me? Does she ever, inquire about what's going on? Can I ever lean on her for XYZ? Or is it just one way? Am I just an emotional punching bag for her and she don't know anything about my life? If so, you might want to reevaluate that relationship. And for you women out there watching this, I'm one of those people that I think everybody is inherently good. I think everybody somehow or another takes what they need when they need it. It may be some of you guys out there not being the best of friend to your gay friend because you just don't even realize what it is you're doing because you're so caught up in your own depression, your own life mess, and this person is the only person there. But ask yourself, I do all the dumping on Maurice. Does Maurice ever dump on me? And if so, take a moment back and be a real friend and go ask Maurice how it is he is doing. I could go on and on and on and on, but I had to find a way to open up my video making channel and get me back in front of this camera and get me back talking and familiar, staring through this ring light. I've drawn a creative blank for so long, and I kept looking for things to talk about today outside of Potomac and Love and Marriage Huntsville. And this just kept sitting at the forefront of my brain. So I said, Q, I guess this is what the universe and God is telling you to talk about. For those who fall outside the lines of this community, there are bits and pieces of this that you can take. Relationships should be reciprocal. They should be two-way. And this doesn't have to be reduced to just gay boys and women, but it can be marriages. It can be everybody. Let me go ahead and say it, because I'm sure there's going to be people out there who say that the gay boys are equally as shitty to women as women are to shit to them at times. And that may be true. However, this is not the platform for that. I am not a woman. I can't and I will not speak from that perspective. I'm going to speak from the perspective that I've lived and the perspective that I understand. So y'all can go on some bulldagger channel or some feminist channel or your own damn channel, and you can make a compelling video, you know, speaking the other side of the argument, and I'm sure we can meet somewhere in the middle. But like I said in my beginning, this video ain't even for y'all. I'm not even talking to you women. I'm talking to my gay boys who honestly need to understand that a lot of these bitches are not y'all friend. Y'all are nothing more than options and accessories that are in vogue for them right now. And if you look across the social media and the reality TV platform, in order for you to be, you know what I'm saying, a bad bitch, what is necessary? You need the red bottom starter kit. You need a pair of socates. You need your Birkin. You need 22 inches of weed, and you need that one or two gay boy in the back of the corner that gas you up and help you with your damn fashions. Don't be him. Let's discuss. Drop down in the comments and let's talk about it. And I'll probably call y'all back a little later on tonight as my creative juices start flowing. Bam!